Okay, right now I'm gonna show you my 1975 Rocket Roll Senior Ibanez Gibson Lawsuit Flying V guitar. Um, I paid $100 for this guitar about 7 years ago in a pawn shop. It was a hell of a deal. I asked the guy what he wanted for it. I said $100. He said, "Yeah, sure." So yeah, I knew I had a gem whenever I seen it. So anyhow, I'll talk a little bit about it. I was told it's made during the first half of 1975. I'm not quite sure when they seized production. It was around this time that they were sued for making copies because it is an exact replica of the, I believe it's the 58 Gibson Carina Flying V. There's one thing here, I think the first models, the pickguard goes into here as well. Here, mine doesn't. But it's still one of the very first ones from the first half of 1975. Okay, so to go into detail about it, I'm missing the pickup covers. I suppose I could have put anyone on. Like here's my Les Paul, and I could have easily have just taken these covers off and put them on here. And these knobs right here are found on a lot of new Gibson Epiphone models, or 90s models even. Actually, I have a Washburn Idol Series 2005 guitar that has these exact knobs. So I don't believe that these are the original knobs. I believe the original knobs would have looked like these ones here on my Les Paul if they were making copies of what Gibson was doing. So I think it would have been those types of knobs. Then there's this, the V or whatever. It's faded over the years. Its color. So there's a good view of the neck. Up on the head sock. I'm missing the piece that goes right here. It might have said Ibanez. I'm not sure what it might have said at one point. Probably would have just been Ibanez, or maybe Flying V or something, but I doubt it. But the guitar is in pretty good shape for its age. I'm going to take it now and I'm going to turn it around. I treat this guitar like it's gold. The wood inlay on this guitar is just amazing. The design is really nice. So you can see, well, like most typical, I mean the guitar is from 1975. 38 years old. I'm only 30, so this was made in 75 and I was born in 82, so yeah, so there's some wear on the corners, which unfortunately I didn't do. They were done by whoever had it before. Another thing here too is it's got the Super 70s pickups sticker that's held on there since the 70s, which is quite amazing. And another thing too that's original, I know for sure, are these tuning pegs with the star logo. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm missing the 6th one. I never lost it. It was like that when it came with it. Other than that, there's no markings on this guitar to say where it was made, what year it was made, when it was made, the make, model, or whatever. This guitar has no serial number at all. There's nothing anywhere on this guitar to indicate anything except for the Ibanez logo. See, it has this little rubber part that's well, I'm not really sure why if you play this sitting down, it's got to be between your knees or whatever, but standing up, I'm not sure. Anyways, to move on. So we got one of the straps here, and then underneath we have the one here. And then right here we have where we'd put the input. It's black. I think that's original too. Let's see here. The only things I can say that really bad about the guitar is that whoever had this at some point in the past probably tried to put, I hate even looking at it, tried to put probably a screw in there to strap their guitar in there, because maybe they were playing it the opposite way, and it really sucks that they did that, because it kind of cracked the nice varnish shine that it has. And then here there's some markings, like as if it was hit against something. I'm gonna turn it back around right now. So yeah, it has, you know, typical markings, I suppose, for being a guitar of 38 years old. Yeah, there's not much. I don't know a whole lot about it. I guess I do in a way, but I forget over the years. I believe that's probably where the original toggle switch was, right there. But then again, maybe that's where it was. It depends. It's hard to say, I suppose. Like, there's a lot of similarities, obviously, because they were copying Gibson. Like, here's my Les Paul, and you know, like I said, I believe these knobs should have been on my Flying V. But yeah, watching a video today on YouTube of somebody playing with holding the exact same guitar, called it the Rocket Roll Senior or something like that. So yeah, so there's not much else to say about it, I guess. I guess it's very, very rare because it has no serial number. I'm not sure why it doesn't have a serial number, I guess, but it's definitely one of the first, because I mean, if it doesn't have a serial number, it's probably meant that it was a short run and they didn't want to make too many of them, enough to be, you know, to gather like serial numbers to date them, the manufacturer, stuff like that. So yeah, I've been offered quite a bit of money for it, I guess, but it's, you know, it's 38 years old. I paid $100 for it in a pawn shop. Totally, you know, totally got the deal of a lifetime there with that guitar. So yeah, I don't think there's any much more to say about it. I play it, and it sounds killer. It sounds awesome. It's got that. It's got a sound to it that, you know, even though the pickups are like modern day pickups, it's still got this real punch to it when you play it. So it stays in tune good. I've managed to, you know, I've kept it up good. So my son, who's almost 2, I think I'll keep this guitar for him to have when he gets older, so he can play and show his friends, hey, got this from my dad, kind of thing. So yeah, if you have any information about this guitar, like if you know anything about the whole lawsuit with Gibson, you know, making the copies of the Carina Flying V, I believe they also copied the Explorer and I think the Thunderbird, if I'm not mistaken. They might, and I think they copied the SG as well. And I've seen them, and they're, you know, they're amazing replicas. Like, when I play this guitar, I feel like I'm playing like a Gibson Flying V that Hendrix might have used, you know, back in the day. It's just different colors and whatnot. Anyhow, this is a long video, but thanks for watching. If you got anything to contribute to this video about my awesome find, I guess I could put it, just drop me a line. Appreciate it. Thanks for watching.